Welcome to Freshwater Reserve in the Grampians National Park.
In the morning, we've just hooked on the boat. Alrighty, so we have settled on a spot along Freshwater Reserve. It is a cracking spot, beautiful freshwater lake. We are pretty protected from these trees back here. Shannon has, of course, checked out the water. We've decided not to unload the boat, but we've got the paddleboard, so he might be trolling lures from me paddleboard later. But it is absolutely perfect. We checked out the other camp spots just on the other side of the lake there, and there's table and chairs set up. Pretty sure there's toilets over there as well, but we have decided to be a little more secluded and enjoy some peace and quiet. Well, bed is all set up and we have a mighty fine view. Come check this out. So, is there fish in this lake?
No,
Then why are you trying?
just in case.
Alrighty, so paddling and flicking a soft body, soft plastic. Shannon has now discovered I use my paddle and we've measured the depth. It's 2 meters, so we've now discovered that there has to be fish in here. So now we're going to chuck on a lure and I'm going to be the motor and we're going to troll around the lake.
This is living. Well, I thought I got a bite then, but it was reed. That was the bottom. So I've got one faithful lure that I always catch fish on. 40mm lip ripper in blue scale colour. It's my old faithful. So we're currently fishing this place. Quick Google search says it goes dry often and there's no fish in here. If there's any fish in here, this lure will catch it. If my boat driver learns to drive the boat at a consistent speed, that is.
I am.
Very inconsistent.
Doing it with a paddle. It's going to be inconsistent.
Well, you'd make a terrible trolling motor.
Thank you. I'll just tip you off.
Simple one for tea tonight. We're gonna make some homemade potato chips for Toothless over here and some chops for me.
Toothless.
I love Toothless.
I'm not toothless.
And Tanika couldn't help herself but put a little bit of snook on there. So
it's my new favourite fish. Like,
if we've done these in order, it would be the last video we've done, but we've just come back from Port Phillip Bay where we took the big boat out and I caught myself a plethora of fish. One being this really big, nice 75 metre pike snook.
75 centimetre, not metre.
Oh, 75 centimetre pike snook, and cooked it up, and it is an absolute beautiful fish to eat. If you've eaten pike snook before, tell us, how great is it? If you haven't eaten it, put it on your list. Port Phillip Bay, pike snook, beautiful fish.
Three hours later.
Alrighty, we're calling it.
Calling it.
Pretty windy. We didn't really check the weather that well, I think.
Not for the middle of the night anyway. We didn't check how windy it was going to be in the middle of the night, and it is absolutely blowing a gale. So
Alrighty, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. We've just hooked on the boat and we are coaling it. It's been blowing a gale for the last few hours. We mustn't have checked the app or the weather or the wind properly. It's changed direction. It's just coming off this little lake and we're just getting hammered by this wind. We're surrounded by gum trees as well, which obviously isn't ideal. So it's 2 o'clock in the morning, just chucking the boat on. We're calling it. So this is a very short trip, but until next time, make sure you check that windy app and we'll see you then.